Hey, what's going on YouTube? I'm back at you again. I did a video a few days ago about carry-on baggage. But what I didn't tell you is how I packed my bag after I got rid of all that stuff that was in my baggage that the scanner caught that was not allowed on the flight. I had to get that stuff out of there. So here's what I did. So I says, well, okay, you can't leave an empty space. And so whenever we erase something, then we got to replace it, because if not, it creates a vacuum. So we have to replace what we erase. We have to replace what we erase. So anyway, so I began to say, well, hey, I got to repack these bags. So now what I need to do is realize, how am I going to pack it? With what kind of words or things am I going to pack it with? So I'm just going to give you a few of those things. We're going to pack this bag real quick, go through these bags. And one thing that I did to get my bag squared away, my baggage, so I could be able to get on Eagle Airlines and fly like an eagle, was let me see here, man. What's going on here? That's a blooper. But we ain't taking it out. Right here. Okay, there we go. Okay. I had to put things that were true, because sometimes in our past we're living based on lies. So what I really need to do after I got rid of those lies, I need to replace it with some truth. So that went back into my baggage, because I plan on flying high, and I've been flying high. Another thing I had to do was think about what was right, what was good, what was pure. So whatever's right. Okay, sometimes we can have wrong thoughts about people, totally off the mark. How many times have we been thinking about somebody and found out that we were wrong? Okay, so I need to think right. All right. Another thing that I need to do. Let me get that in that bag. Another thing I need to do was think about some good thoughts, pure thoughts, and then some lovely thoughts. And so where I got this from is Philippians 4:8. It says, whatever's good, whatever's wholesome, whatever's pure, think on these things, not that other stuff that we had to get out of the bag so we'd be able to get on the flight. So I got that squared away. So we can zip that bag up. This bag has gone through security. It's good to go. It can get on the plane. So that's good. So then I have my other bag here. Now, this is the high value stuff that I put in this bag. High value stuff. Very high. As a matter of fact, we're going to talk about that in another video, about why this is so important to have these high value items in the bag. It's so high value, you might want to insure that bag just in case. Number one, here's what I need to put in my bag. Love. That's a small word with a big meaning, because this is what we as individuals are searching for, and others are searching for. That kind of love. A love that covers over a multitude of sins. Do you look at people with love in your heart, in your eyes? Or do you look at them with judgment? Love. Very important. So I put that in my bag. Another thing that I put in my bag was peace that passes all understanding. Peace. Unspeakable peace. I ain't trying to hype you up on this thing called peace, but it's good when you can get a good night's sleep. I know of a few people I know of, they don't sleep very well at night because they don't have no peace. But I can honestly say, I sleep like a baby. I wake up every 2 hours and cry. No, I'm just playing. I sleep real good. I don't wake up like that. But peace. Okay? Another thing is this right here. Joy. You know, I had a scenario. I worked on this job. It was a call center. And this girl said to me, she says, why are you always smiling? You look like you up to no good. I said, I am. No, I didn't say that. I said, I'm just happy. I feel good. I'm happy. Because when you have love in your heart, joy in your heart, and peace in your heart, that comes with it. You know, another story, my wife and I, when we got married, I put that in the bag. Let me put that away. Because it's ready to go in the airline now. When we got married, she says, I was laying in the bed, just sitting there smiling. She says, why are you smiling? I said, I'm just happy. You know, I learned something. I keep my mind on what I want and off the things I don't want. It's just that simple. That's my formula. I keep my mind on what I want, off the things I don't want. If a negative thought comes up, get it out of here. So another thing that I realized after I repacked my bag is that how I need to do these two things. Number one, right here. I had to renew my mind. Sometimes we need a mental shampoo. You know, there's some shampoo called Head and Shoulders. Everything above here, above the shoulders, we need to clean that stuff out. Those wrong thoughts, negative emotions, we got to get that stuff out of there. It's not serving us at all. Okay, number 2, after I renewed my mind, it says in the word, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. So I took this thing very seriously. I'm going to renew my mind. Because every thought that we have brought us to today. Where you at in your day? Spiritually, mentally, physically, financially. It all came from your choices and your thoughts and your actions. So, number 2, after you shampoo, do that mental shampoo, brainwashing, you get that stuff out of here, brainwashing. Then number 2, after you do that and it's clean up in there, here's number 2. We need to guard our minds. Guard it. Guard it. Because your life depends on it. Guard that thing. Guard it. Put a guard on that bad boy. A guard protects everything that's valuable. When I was in the military, we used to have to pull guard duty. I'm challenging you today, pull guard duty on your brain. Don't just let anything pop up in here. Just don't let anything come into these eyes. These are windows. Don't let anything come into these ears. That look kind of crazy. Don't let anything come into these doors, your ears. Because it's making an impact. It's having you think a certain way. So here's what I learned here. This word here is that our thoughts control our emotions. Our emotions control our actions. Our actions control our habits. And those habits control our destiny. The final destination, when we get on Eagle Airlines, flying like an eagle, and we're soaring, the destination when we come in for landing, we're landing into your destination, your destiny. Your destiny. That's what's at stake here. The will of the Father being laid out in your life. But we're going to have to renew our mind, number 1. Number 1, renew our mind. And number 2, guard it. You just don't let anything and anybody get up in here. This is the control tower. This is the control tower. There's a lot of air traffic going on in here. This is the control tower. I want to challenge you. Listen, like an air traffic controller. Don't go on strike on this bad boy here. Don't leave this thing unprotected, unguarded. You need to control all that traffic. Stuff flying over in your mind. You need to control it and be like an air traffic controller, controlling those thoughts, controlling those emotions, and recognize that you got to get safely to your destination, which is your destiny. I didn't mean to get too hyped, but I'm pretty passionate about this stuff. Your thoughts control your emotions control your actions control your habits, and your habits control your destiny, your final destination. Your habits. What are you doing daily? What are you doing today? Today is all we have. Yesterday's gone. Tomorrow's not here yet. This is all we got. What are you doing today? Step by step. You can eat an elephant a bite at a time. If you just take it one bite at a time, you can eat that big elephant. Get that stuff. I encourage you, make it happen, get that stuff. You deserve this. Because when you do this, and when we practice and do this, good things start to unfold. I'm a living testimony on that. That's all I got for you. And that, my friend, is how I pack my bag up here. So the bag and the baggage is right up here. What's in your bag? You want to chase the bag? Chase this bag and put good stuff in it. All right? Money can't buy that. Money can buy you houses. Money can buy you cars. Money can't buy you a good mind. So I encourage you, I challenge you to keep your mind on what you want and off the things you don't want. And that stuff that's in the past, leave it in the past. It's done. It's a bucket of ashes. Like when I burn wood in my little stove, the ash is only good for throwing out. Just throw the ashes out. Throw that stuff out. Put you some new wood in and keep that fire going. All right? I'll let you later.